In the year 2030, the world was a desolate wasteland, a grim testament to the rise and fall of humanity. The once vibrant cities were now silent graveyards, their streets littered with the remnants of a civilization that had succumbed to a horrifying epidemic. The genesis of this catastrophe could be traced back to a clandestine laboratory hidden deep within the heart of a bustling metropolis. There, a brilliant but ambitious scientist named Dr. Evelyn Carter had embarked on a groundbreaking experiment, cloning humans. The day of the breakthrough finally arrived. The scientists, their faces etched with anticipation, watched as the clone emerged from the chamber, a perfect replica of the original. But as the hours passed, a disturbing change began to manifest. The clone's eyes, once filled with innocence, turned a sickly yellow, and its demeanor shifted from docile to aggressive. Panic erupted as the clone attacked one of the scientists, its bite leaving a chilling mark. The infected scientist soon began to exhibit the same horrifying symptoms. The laboratory, once a beacon of hope, became a breeding ground for a terrifying new breed of creature. The lab was a macabre spectacle. Rows of identical clones lay motionless on sterile beds, their lifeless eyes staring blankly into the void. But the tranquility was shattered as one of the clones stirred, its eyes glowing with an unnatural light. It broke free from its restraints, its movements jerky and unnatural. The clone tore through the lab, its rampage leaving a trail of destruction. Glass shattered, equipment was torn apart, and the screams of terrified scientists echoed through the corridors. The once orderly laboratory was transformed into a chaotic battlefield. As the clone rampaged through the lab, more and more of its brethren awoke, their eyes filled with the same feral hunger. The scientists, trapped in their own creation, fought for their lives, their weapons useless against the relentless onslaught. The clones escaped the lab, their numbers growing with each passing moment. They poured out onto the streets, their mindless aggression spreading like a plague. The city, once a bustling metropolis, was now a scene of utter chaos as the clones tore through everything in their path. Dr. Carter, driven by a desperate determination, raced against time to find a cure. The fate of humanity hung in the balance. Would she succeed in stopping the deadly contagion, or would the clones overrun the city, plunging the world into a nightmare?